the quote that runs pretty much through the chapter. It's one by Muhammad Ali. It says champions aren't made in the gyms. Champions are not made in the gym. They are made much more before the gym, right? Champions are not made in the gym. They are made much earlier than the gym itself, right? They are made by something that is deep within them, a desire, a dream, a vision. It's your hunger comes from your vision if it's your own, right? Your hunger comes from your dream, your desire, right? It's what drives your life, as it were. It's something that's associated with your calling, your reason for existence. It's something that's associated with the image of God that you have been put here, to exhibit, to show to the world. It's an expression, of how you were crafted, how you were fashioned by God, right? It's an expression of your talents, your giftings, the uniqueness of your person, right? So if all of this put together, then there's an hunger within, right? And even if it's given to you by someone else, you must have bought into it. The extent to which you are bought into it is seen in the hunger you exhibit or not exhibit concerning it, right? So that's pretty much the quote that runs through the whole chapter. We went last week. We went as far as talking about the motivation. Um, we spoke about grief, right? Let me just run through what we did last week in a short form. Pretty much, we tried to break down the hunger, and talked about motivation is an emotional foundation, right, for all excellence. Whatever you do, you have to have some level of motivation. And motivation really is not a feeling; it's a decision that you make, right? And a lot of people don't wake up or don't do what they have promised themselves they will do because they think motivation is a feeling. They are waiting for a special feeling to get up and do that which they believe and know they ought to do to move their lives forward, but that feeling doesn't come because motivation is not a feeling. Motivation is a decision you make because of the price you are wanting to get. You see the price, and because of that price is what motivates you. Scripturally, the Bible talks about Jesus. It says that because of the joy that was before him, he went through the pain of the cross. He did not go through the pain of the cross because he felt like going through the pain of the cross. He went through the pain of the cross because he saw the price he was going to get by going through the cross, right? That's why I say I don't believe in altruism. We all do everything that we do for a reason. Only mad people, crazy people, people that have lost their mind do things for no reason. We all do things because of a reason, right? That reason might not be physical. That's why we get deceived to think that we're doing something for nothing, right? Sometimes and most times that reason is metaphysical. It's not something you can put your hand upon, but there's a reason. You are probably doing it for the joy, you're doing it for the fulfillment, you are doing it because there is feeding something on the inside of you, it's making you complete. But nobody, no sensible person does something for nothing. We all do something for a reason, whether we know it or not. One of the things that always comes to my mind is David. David went to see his brother, and there was Goliath there. David did not fight Goliath for the sake of fighting Goliath. David did not fight Goliath because of God, right? David fought Goliath because there was a price to be given for fighting Goliath. He asked, what will be done for the person that fights this man? Yes, he had looked inside of himself and he saw that he had the capability, the ability, the positioning to fight this man. He was in the right alignment with his God, such that his God can fight his battle. But he wasn't going to go just risk his life for the sake of risking his life. He had to ask, though I know I can win this man, I'm in the right alignment to win this battle. Then what is my price if I win this battle? So David fought because of the price, right? He did not just fight Goliath for the sake of fighting Goliath. He fought Goliath because there was a price to it. If there was no price to it, he probably would not have fought Goliath, right? So don't believe anybody that wants you to do something for nothing, right? Only mad people do that, right? There must be a connection, something, whether it's because you believe God will have you do it, and you're doing it out of obedience, but there must be a reason for what you are doing. Otherwise, you're losing your mind, right? So motivation is not a feeling. It is a decision I make to do what I have to do because of the price, the result, the end for which I am doing it, right? That we repeated severally last week. Let me move on from there so that we